ones. Welcome and welcome back to the Kimberly Pensée Channel, where we talk about awesome things literally all the time. All the time, baby doll. Your girl's got a cool message to talk about. It's about intuition and how your discernment and intuition has been literally cutting through the facade that people be trying to put on you. You know, when you're like out in public and you get like either good or bad vibes from peeps, and like you listen to that and it saves you time and it saves you energy. And thank God for that, right? So it was kind of funny that this message came through. The title is "Ya Man, your intuition is as fleek as a filet mignon." So, and you should have seen how I spelled filet mignon. Filet mignon. I literally spelled it like an idiot into Google, bro. That shit was so funny. I spelled it like this, like flaming yawn. So not correct, but it's fine. But I looked up like what's so special about this that portion of the cow, like this you know, is like it's like a very tender loin, and there's only like two parts of that. So it's like expensive. It's a French term that literally means dainty fillet. The name is fitting, as filet mignon steak is considered to be the most tender and flavorful cut of meat. In fact, this is the part I want you to listen to right here. Please. In fact, it is so tender that a fork can be used to slice through prime filet mignon. So, it's an analogy or allegory or metaphor where you're literally able to cut through quickly, like the discernment and your intuition is so is at a peak right now. You've probably been meditating hella and just doing you and putting the best care you 222 on the clock, right as I looked. Probably playing like the best care you can for yourself. You know, taking care of yourself, all the requirements necessary to do so. And so when you're helping your body out like that, you're like, you know, everything else responds with like, okay, so everything else is going to be peak level too. So you're sharper. That's why exercise is so good, and like hygiene, and like just going for a walk, clearing your head, getting in a good mental space. Whatever you've been doing, it's been very much taking care of yourself. Therefore, your intuition has had time to develop to a peak strength, and that's very exciting. So I guess it's not that long of a word, but. Well, oh, yeah, so, I was in the city the other day, and, I was walking, and it was a good day, but I felt like there was something off, and, yeah, I kept seeing the same man over and over, like, a period of, like, 2 hours, so I was like, that's not right. And by the third time I saw his face and his like creepy little smile that like he literally looked like a normal person, but he had been following me for more than 2 hours all over Manhattan. It was like kind of impressive because I like move pretty fast, and I am very aware of my surroundings. I am the most aware of my surroundings. And I even, like, when I was in the coffee shop getting a quick coffee, I got a bad feeling. I was like, what is this? And, like, I even went up to the second floor to, like, look and take a scope and, like, get my surroundings checked, and it looked normal. And then I was like, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, my anxiety or something stopping me from having a good day or something. I don't know. And then I had my coffee, and then I was still just, like, walking, and then I, like, looked to my right, and there he was again, and just, like, the creepy little smile, and then I immediately, like, pretended like this girl right next to me was, like, my best friend, and I was like, so the dance routine is gonna be, Monday, right? And she's like, no, Wednesday, because I gave her this look, and then I, like, quickly, like, whispered to her, I was like, this guy's following me right here, and, like, we both looked, and then he was like, and then she's like, okay, well, it's on Wednesday, and we need to go now. And then she, like, got me onto the bus, and we both got on the bus. And then I, like, lost him quickly. But there's intuition that was played that day, where I was able to get a feeling like something's not right, because I like had the feeling I was being followed, and I was. And then unfortunately, that is the reality of. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can handle myself. I'm a big girl. And so, that is intuition saving me time and energy, and quite possibly something else that could have gone worse. Today I was on my way back from performing in the morning, and I kind of got this like feeling right as I was coming out of the turnstiles of the subway, but I was like, I think it's okay, but I still had this feeling of like something like kind of like coming up, like I can always feel someone coming up from behind me, and it's always like a man, unfortunately, who's like trying to be weird. And I got that feeling like somebody's behind me, and then I kind of was like, ugh. And then he came up and like, just like that, and then I like flipped, and I pushed him with all my force that I could, like this, like really hard, and I'm strong, and I've been working out recently, so it felt really good, actually, low key. And then I just like assertively was like, you don't have any right to touch my body, don't ever touch me. And then I was like, I'm gonna do this with his head, and then bring it down, and then drive my knee up, and then like, But I took a second look at his face, and I could see he was mentally challenged. Like, he wasn't well, and he wasn't even coherently speaking sentences. So, something about my aura, I don't know, he just, like, had to come up and tap me. And so, no harm, no foul, but I'm glad I took that second to assess the situation, because not everyone needs... not every circumstance requires extra physicality. Like, if I made my point and I pushed him hard, and I was like, okay. But I'm at the point where I am happy to infiltrate violence to protect myself, and I'm no longer making excuses for men's poor behavior and disgusting behavior, in fact. There's been plenty of times where I've had to physically push men away from me. Busking and stuff all the time, like, because men come up trying to get the dollars that I've made, and they won't leave me alone, and then I'll just, it's a lot of just pushing on the chest and saying, get the hell out of here. It's no big deal. You just scare them really good once, and they get the picture. If they get the point across, physicality is a good way to be assertive, especially as a woman in the city, and it's all good. It's all good. I'm just saying, intuition, it's there to protect us, and those are the two examples that I had. The day that guy followed me, I was wearing a red dress. I didn't know that wearing a red dress is licensed to be followed and stalked, but in this city, in the city of Gotham, I suppose, unfortunately for the disturbed individuals, that is the case for them. And it's like intuition is so powerful, and yours has been on fleek. So whatever you've been doing, you've been meditating, you've been eating well, eating clean, drinking water, like all that hygiene stuff, all that good stuff, like taking care of yourself. That, like, I don't know, like guys like clip their nails and like shave and stuff, right? Like guys like wear cologne aftershave, like all that like little stuff, like that adds up, and you're taking care of yourself, and it's like becoming very apparent in how your body's responding, and so your intuition is like peak strength right now, like very strong, and it's like as much as like a filet mignon when like that's just slicing through with that fork that we had that reference from Google is like, in fact, it is so tender that a fork can be used to slice through, and this is a specific message, so I'm hoping it reach those who feel like it fits their situation right now. But it's a good one. It's good news. Your intuition is this is something that's developed. This is almost psychic level. So congrats, and your intuition is like really, really developed right now. I do have a Bible verse, and that's what I'll leave y'all with for today. Hebrew 4:12. For the word of God is living I'm gonna go make dinner because I just worked out and then I took a hot bath and then I listened to like old school music, bro. Like 2012, like Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch, and then I listened to Girl Shake That Taffy Taffy, and then she's got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, So I've been like revisiting old timelines, and actually this morning I woke up to, I played the whole album Circus by Britney Spears, the deluxe edition, and I remember that was an album I used to play a lot in like high school. So I've been activating old timelines, and then it's been bringing back parts of soul remnants that were once crushed or broken or lost, like from trauma. And so it's really it's actually the shit. I feel like I'm kind of like calling back parts of my soul that I kind of at some point in life had kind of forgotten about, and it feels like I'm like totally gaining my like power every ounce, and like I feel extremely focused, and I also do feel like my intuition is on peak level, same as you, boo. So your intuition is as Fleek as a Filet Mignon. Congratulations. That's what I'll leave you with. Hebrew 4:12. For the word of God is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing to the division of soul and of spirit, of joints and of marrow, and discerning the thoughts and intentions of the heart. Beautiful. That's Hebrew 4:12. If you guys want to follow along. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.